Do you feel powerless against your cravings? Are you struggling with your weight and you worry about your health? What if I told you that the best time to transform your health isn't January, but it's right now, this holiday season? And I know it sounds crazy, the parties, the desserts, the endless temptations, it feels impossible. But what if this could be the season where everything changes for you? What if instead of waiting, you started living the life you dream about today? In this episode, I'm sharing the top 5 reasons to give up sugar and flour this holiday season, why procrastination is holding you back, and how choosing to start now can open doors to freedom, health, and a deeper purpose. This is episode number 173, Top 5 Reasons to Give Up Sugar and Flour This Holiday Season. Hey everyone, welcome to Monday Mindset. I hope that you're having a good week. It's getting cold out there. I'm in Utah, and so it's snowy, it's cold, but I love this time of year. I love the holidays. It's so much fun. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons for giving up sugar and flour this holiday season. And last week we talked about fear and how fear can keep us from the life that we want. During our coaching calls this week, there were several people that talked about the fear that they're still holding on to of giving up sugar and flour. So for today's Monday Mindset, I want to talk about that. Giving up sugar and flour can feel like a really big step, but maybe you're here because you've tried everything. You're scared of the future that lays ahead of you if you continue on your current health trajectory. I remember feeling those same fears and the fear of my future, like if I didn't change, and also the fear of making the necessary changes. I want to help you to know that you have the power to create the life that you want for yourself. When we focus on what we're giving up, it feels hard. But when we shift our focus to what we're gaining, everything changes. So let's start with the obvious question. Why would anyone give up sugar and flour in the first place? And maybe that's a new concept to you. Maybe you're new to this podcast and to me. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. Back in 2020, I found myself at 284 pounds. I was class 3 morbidly obese, depressed, and I felt powerless against my cravings. I had tried it all after a lifetime of compulsive overeating over big emotions. I tried it all to lose weight. As a mom, as a nurse, I gained 120 pounds over the course of 10 years because I kept putting off my health and prioritizing other people's needs above my own. One day I looked into the mirror after gaining 120 pounds over the course of 10 years, and I didn't recognize myself in the mirror. It was a really shocking and surreal moment, and I knew that I had to change so that I could be the mom that I wanted to be, so that I could live the life that I dreamed about. I wanted more out of life than feeling obsessed with food and my weight. So I decided to give up sugar and flour, really because I felt like I needed something more extreme. Moderation, it just was not working for me. And I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I had trouble walking up the stairs. I felt so limited. I couldn't even put my own socks on without the help of my husband. And maybe you're not to that point yet. Maybe you don't have 120 pounds to lose, but you just feel out of control around your food. You have constant food thoughts and you want to be healthier. So I want you to know that there's hope. In less than a year, I lost over 100 pounds. And for the past 4 years, I've experienced countless benefits from giving up sugar and flour. Some of the benefits that you will experience from giving up sugar and flour may include reduced inflammation, decreased chronic pain, a lowered risk of diet-related diseases, improved sleep, digestion, and energy, to name a few. But for today's Monday Mindset, I want to share with you from my experience over the last 4 years, my top 5 reasons for giving up sugar and flour. Number 1 is freedom from cravings. When I was eating sugar and flour, I felt trapped. my mind was constantly consumed with food chatter. What to eat, when to eat, how to stop eating. When I gave up sugar and flour, my cravings disappeared within a few weeks. And for the first time, probably in my whole life, but for the first time in years, I felt free. I felt free. No more food chatter, mental clarity, a better mood, less irritation, more joy. I didn't have all of those constant ups and downs. So imagine going through the holidays without being obsessed over the dessert table. Imagine being fully present with your family and enjoying the moment and connecting with them instead of worrying about food. Number 2 is sustainable weight loss. So we all know the cycle of overindulging during the holidays, making resolutions in January, falling off the wagon by February. It's so exhausting. When I gave up sugar and flour, I finally found sustainable weight loss. I wasn't constantly hungry anymore because my body's natural hunger and fullness signals were back on track. So here's what makes this approach different. You don't need willpower. You don't need calorie counting, fads, or medication. You just eat real, whole, abundant, unprocessed food. Imagine starting the new year already on your success path instead of starting from scratch. The third reason for giving up sugar and flour this holiday season is really stronger relationships with your family. One of the most unexpected benefits of giving up sugar and flour is how it transformed my relationships. Before, I was so consumed with food and my weight that I wasn't truly present with my family. But when I let go of that obsession, I gained the confidence and clarity to show up for my loved ones. This holiday season, just imagine being able to be fully engaged with your kids and your grandkids, create memories that aren't centered around food, and showing up as the best version of yourself. Ask yourself, how would my relationships change if I wasn't so consumed by thoughts of food and meat? Number 4 is breaking generational cycles. So, as moms and grandmas, we have the power to influence our families in incredible ways. And when I gave up sugar and flour, I realized I was setting a new example for my children. And this isn't about making your family give up sugar and flour. They probably don't have the same issues with food that you do, but it is about showing them what a healthy, balanced relationship with food can look like. You can change food culture of your home. You can help your kids and your grandkids to nourish their bodies with real food and hopefully be able to avoid a lot of the issues that we've had to go through. So imagine being the spark that helps your family to create a healthier future this holiday season. And finally, the 5th reason that is my top reason for giving up sugar and flour was that it gives us more spiritual capacity. And this was truly the most surprising benefit to me when I stopped numbing myself with sugar and flour. I felt a deeper connection to God. Food used to be my go-to for comfort, for stress, but when I let it go, I found a new source of peace and I could feel God's love, His Spirit, and His guidance in ways that I hadn't been able to before when I was obsessed with food and had all of the food chatter. If you've ever felt like your spiritual life could use a boost, this might be the step that you've been looking for. And the holiday seasons is an amazing time to just shift your focus from the food to the true reasons that we're celebrating the holidays in the first place, right? Like Thanksgiving and celebrating Christ's birth. So it makes the holiday season so much more meaningful when we shift that focus. I know that it can feel so scary to give up sugar and flour, but I also know the rewards are so worth it. Freedom, health, stronger relationships, a legacy for your family, a deeper spiritual connection. That's what's waiting for you on the other side of sugar and flour if you're a person that experiences food addiction. Remember, the life that you want lives on the other side of fear. Courage is taking action even when you're scared. Maybe you're thinking, yes, I want to do this, but I'm just going to start after the holidays. That's such a tempting thing to do, right? Like the celebrations, the family gatherings, the tradition can often be around food, and it feels like a tough time to make a big change. But here's the truth. Procrastination is the killer of your dreams. Why wait to start the life that you dream about? There is no better time than the present to take control of your health, your weight, and your future. So why wait? Why not start now? Start your New Year's resolutions today in November or whenever you're watching this. The holidays don't have to be an obstacle. They truly can be your starting point. And yes, you could wait, but here's the thing. The time is going to pass no matter what you do. Where do you want to be starting from when the new year comes? The life you want, it doesn't start tomorrow, next month, or next year. It starts today. And the longer that you wait, the harder it feels to take the first step. The holidays are actually the perfect time to begin because it's a chance to prove to yourself that you can do hard things in any season. You don't have to do this alone. Our community will support you through the holidays, so keep showing up and stay connected this holiday season. This is not a time to start making exceptions. This is a time to really go all in. It's the time for you to prove to yourself who you are now. And it's an amazing opportunity to strengthen your new healthy identity. So if you're struggling and you're not yet in the Year of You coaching program, I invite you to take the first step towards freedom. This month, I'm offering a free 45-minute coaching call to help you to navigate the holiday season and set yourself up for success. So these free transformational calls are so valuable. It's something that I love to do, is to help people who are not yet in my program and just offer support, be able to hear your story and talk about your goals, give you tips to help you to start taking action towards those goals. And if you are interested in learning more about the coaching program, I'm happy to tell you about that as well. But there is no obligation to sign up. So spots are limited for these free 45-minute coaching calls. So claim yours now and let's get started on your journey to sustainable weight loss and freedom. Just imagine what it will feel like to wake up on January 1st, already being that much closer to living the life that you dream about. Don't wait for the new year to start. Your time is now. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for this Monday Mindset. If this episode resonated with you, please help me to spread the word and share the podcast with your friends and your family. For next week's Monday Mindset, we're going to be diving deeper into specific tips to help you to navigate the holidays. So I hope that you'll join us for that. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you in the group coaching calls this week. Hope you guys have a great one. Bye.